What's up fellow gamers, SuperHristo64 here and welcome to week 2 of the UPA, where we'll face Kiroto Gods and his Orlando Muse. So, let's get straight to it. Looking at the matchup, he has two mons that, if I'm being honest, I barely consider Ubers. Especially Curem Black is a mon that I have used. It was awful. And now it even lost Roost, so it's even more awful. But regardless, it's a strong mon and it's something that we have to be careful of regardless, even though looking at its matchup, it's very bad. I don't expect it to come. Like, when you face an Alomomola, a ZAMAZENTA, and all those guys, like, yeah. So yeah, Kiyose. Alright, so let's do a quick rundown of the rest of the team. Iron Valiant, I have things to check it, but we still have to be careful with that as well. Treads is very annoying because it can get up rocks and whatever switches into its moves can get knocked off or ice spun in the case of Garchomp. Ogerpon is a huge threat that I barely have anything to check, so I'll have to be careful with that as well. Gengar could be a problem depending on its set, but I think I have more than enough for it. Lycanroc could be scary if it runs like an SD set, especially if it's like... Actually no, if it's Sash then Nalo kinda beats it. Well, and then Milotic. Milotic is something that I really struggle to break. Like, I only have one mon with stab that hits it super effective and that's a bit of a problem, but hopefully we'll be able to deal with it. Kilowattrel is a threat. Meloera is a bit of a pain because like there is many things it can do. If it runs the Relic Song set, I just hope it doesn't fucking sleep anything important. Otherwise, I should be good. Keyword should. And Zoroark, I don't think it's gonna come at all. Like, it's not bad per se, but just literally everything else on his team, except maybe Curem Black, does way more, I feel like. So yeah, let's move on to the team. So, starting off with the most standard Calyrex set you'll see in your entire life. So, of course, Stab Glacial Lance, Close Combat to Bob Treads and Curem, Expert Belt to guaranteed Oko Curem Black with CC from full. Treads also dies from full if it's not max HP, and even if it is, there's a slight chance that it still dies. Seed Bomb is of course for the Milotic, and Trick Room to Snowball. Wait. Just realized I am adamant instead of... it doesn't matter. I'm still slower than his entire team. So moving on to our next mon, which is of course LeBron James, the ZAMAZENTA Crown, which... Look at this Pokemon and look at his team. What does he have to switch into this thing's dual stab? The only thing is Kilowattrel, and even that either gets bopped by Stone Edge, or it's forced to Terra early on. Sorry, had to pause again for a second, something went on. So, yeah, he has nothing for this Pokemon, and basically with near max defense, basically max defense, ensures that Curem Black straight up dies to a +1 body press, and so does Treads, unless if it's max HP, and even if it's max HP, it's a roll that is slightly in my favor. So yeah, of course Iron Defense helps me be even more scary, to be able to potentially sweep late game or break early game. Heavy Slam is to Oko Iron Valiant because Behemoth Bash doesn't do that. Heavy Slam is much stronger, so yeah, toss of course Oko's Gengar and all that stuff. And as I said, Stone Edge is for Kilowattrel. And yeah, the speed is enough to outspeed a kilowattrel creeping Iron Valiant, like max speed Iron Valiant. Originally I had less speed on this, like I had outspeed kilowattrel creeping for adamant ZAMAZENTA, but I said that it's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, and the 92 EVs in attack is to maximize ZAMAZENTA's offensive output with heavy slam and stone edges. It's especially important for kilowattrel to be able to like have a better roll to kill it, because it's not a guaranteed OCO. So yeah, that's ZAMAZENTA. Probably is going to be my win con. Moving on to Slippin' Jimmy, which is once again scarfed. Because like, of course it's really like useful and it's slower than everything once again, and like being able to outspeed and threaten some stuff is great, because especially with Valiant, because I expect it to like, either if it's gonna be scarf and it's gonna outspeed me anyways, but it's not gonna be a big threat to the rest of my team, or it's gonna be booster, I'm gonna force him to burn it and force it out, and then Goldegon just comes in on it and just gets a kill. So yeah, of course I got dual stab, make it rain to demolish Kyurem Black, Iron Valiant, Lycanroc and all that stuff. Shadow Ball is here to hit Treads. Wait. Oh my god, man, interruptions just keep happening and happening. Sorry for that, guys. But where were we? So yeah, Shadow Ball is mostly here because it's a like, for the most part, unresisted move, and it helps me of course hit Treads. Now I could run Focus Blast, but I don't know, I just don't like being like, wait, what's what I'm trying to find here? Oh, I don't want to lock myself into the wrong move versus Gengar. In general, Shadow Ball is pretty spammable against his team, so yeah. Thunder is to hit the Milotic. Originally I had Thunderbolt, but that barely has a chance to hit KO a Fizdef Milotic, by the way. So yeah, I said fuck it, I'm bringing Thunder. Also because it can paralyze stuff, which would be great. And last but not least, I have Power Gem for Ogerpon and Kilowattrel, especially Ogerpon because that thing is so scary versus my team. But yeah, not much else to say about Goldengo. Moving on to Samehada the Garchomp, which is very boring basic scale shot set. Like, I wanted to bring like a mixed slash special set, but the problem is that if Kyurem comes, I cannot kill it. Like, Draco does not kill Kyurem unless if I run like Modest or a boosting item. So yeah, I brought the good old Swords Dance, Scale Shot, Stomping Tantrum because, spoiler alert, my next members are Boliva, and Stealth Rock because rocks are great against his team, especially the Ogerpon. Like, I really wanna be able to chip the Ogerpon and maybe break a potential Sash on Gengar or Lycanroc. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I have enough speed to outspeed Kyurem, damn near max attack, and the rest just dumped in Spadef, which helps me take hits. I think I live a Moonblast from Val, I'm not so sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. But yeah, as I was saying, our next member is Greta Farms, the Arboliva, our second Terra Captain making its debut finally. So this is a Spadef set with Terra Fire, which is mostly to like deal, like it kinda deals with a lot of things, like it at the very least soft checks a lot of things. It checks Valiant if it's Calm Mind, because my team doesn't actually have a reliable answer to Calm Mind Val. So yeah, that's great. It's a great check to Treads because like it weakens Earthquake thanks to my grassy terrain. It checks Gengar as well, unless if it's like specs. Like originally I wanted Terra Poison, so I'm able to deal with Gengar better. But then I realized how hard Ogerpon destroys my team. So I wanna be able to have something to at the very least soft check it. Like, I don't have moves that necessarily do a lot of damage, but I have Alluring Voice, which means if it tries to SD on my face, I can confuse it. Like, it's a guaranteed confusion if something sets up and gets hit by Alluring Voice the same turn. And Strength Up is of course to like mitigate its boosts while healing. Originally I did want Synthesis because he has the double competitive and could be a serious problem if one of them comes in on Strength Up, but I can deal with that accordingly. So yeah, it has enough Fizz Def to take a +2 Ivy Cudgel from full. Yeah, that's what it is. And the rest is basically like just Spadef. So as I said, it deals with Gengar, it deals with Meloera, Zoroark, Val. So yeah, Giga Drain to actually damage the Milotic, because if I Terra I become weak to it. But thanks to Grassy Terrain, even still I beat it 1v1 if it comes down to it. Earth Power is to of course destroy the Treads, the Gengar, and the Lycanroc if it tries to come in for whatever reason. Alluring Voice is great for Kyurem Black. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, in case Kyurem Black comes, Terrafire checks that as well. And Alluring Voice like can also go through a sub if that's what he wants to bring. So yeah, pretty great set, and I'm excited to use this mon. Oh, and of course heavy duty boots in case rocks go up. And I Terra, so I don't take 25% on entry, that would be horrible. And last but not least, we have Alomomola, which is once again Assault Vest. Now, that is like our main check to Gengar and friends. Scald is of course to like snag burns and do more damage to Treads and Valiant. Flip turn, self-explanatory. Play Rough is to break a Kyurem sub once again. And Mirror Coat, once again self-explanatory, is to take a hit from Kilowattrel or Gengar or Val or whatever and just obliterate them. So that's our team for our week 2 match of the UPA. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the battle. Alright guys, so here we are for our week 2 battle of the UPA versus Kiroto Gods. So we are going to search. And let's see. Immediately, nice. So good luck, have fun to my opponent. And let's see what they brought. Oh, so he brought the Zoroark. That's surprising. Kyurem, Black, Iron, Valiant, Ogerpon, H, Iron, Treads, Zoroark, and Kilowattrel. Okay then, so Zoroark for sure complicates things. Could play some annoying mind games, that's for sure. I think Alomomola is low-key my best lead. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna lead Alo. Fuck it. I think it covers like most stuff. If he leads with something that looks sus, I will quite simply... I'll see what I do. As Val is the lead. Now, this could still be Zoroark. So... I really don't want this to get tricked. But if a dark move comes out, then that would be a serious issue. Would it be that much of a problem if I get tricked? It actually would, because I do take a hit from Kilowattrel. I don't want to burn my ability yet. Man, whatever, I go Goldengo. As doubles into... Could this be the Zoroark? I could have flip turned here. Damn, man. That sucks because I do not take hits well from this. Shit. You know what? This is a threat, so I'm gonna just Power Gem. Cause why the fuck not? Okay, so it's the actual Kilowattrel and it's dead. Oh my god, this is huge. This is so huge. Okay, so Goldengo kills Kilowattrel. That is so huge. That's one of the biggest problems he had against my team. Holy fuck, man. So let's see what comes out. Treads. Now it would suck to get knocked, but at the same time, actually, I think he's going straight for rocks on some greedy shit. How much does ZAMAZENTA take? Against Treads, offensive, Earthquake, that's half. I mean, not half, just a bit less than half. He doesn't have any switch-ins for it, but it's not worth like playing so aggressive. I'm just gonna go Alomomola. And if he rocks, I just like get a free flip out or something. As here comes the Quake. Well, I'm glad I didn't go Zama then. Okay, so flip's kinda free, but if he stays in and rocks, I would want to get off Scald, but it's not worth it. Just gonna flip. As he Volt switches. Could have Mirror Coated there. Unfortunate does not begin described. Alright then. So, in comes Ogerpon. And it's actually Ogerpon. So that's a great ship to get. I will go into Chomp here. And honestly, I will completely ignore this and get up Stealth Rock. I mean, would you really risk me getting a Scale Shot off and then killing you? I don't think he's staying in, no way. Wow, actually stayed in. Goes for Horn Leech. That doesn't KO me. It could have play rough, but anyways. I don't really need my Chomp is the thing. Like, it's decent to threaten out Kyurem and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Scale Shot here. As Horn Leeches again, I live. Please land. Please fucking land, Chomp. Please. Please. Thank you, Chomp. That's great. That does so much damage. Let's see, is it in range of rocks after 4? It is, I think. Oh, I get 5, which is just perfect. It's perfect. Alrighty then. I click Stomping Tantrum here. And Ogerpon goes down. Oh my god. Bro, we are so up. We are so up. Garchomp kills Ogerpon. Like, his 2 biggest threats against my team are both gone. We are in such a great position. As in comes Valiant. I low-key just wanna get Chip. Cause if this is set up, I just outspeed it with Gold. So yeah, I'm gonna click Stomping Tantrum here and get off my Chip. That is great Chip. As it's Citrus Berry. That's weird. As Moonblast kills me. I'd say that's a fair trade, so Valiant kills Chomp. So let's see. Bro, doesn't my ZAMAZENTA literally just win? And I just realized he has no Milotic. Why did Milotic not come against my team? Wait, what? Dude, huh? I am so confused. Like, so fucking confused. Anyways, we're clicking Heavy Slam here. He's in. The boy is in. LeBron James. Come on, Brom. Slam him. They're for sure thinking this through. Honestly, like, I seriously don't see anything they can do, like... What exactly takes a hit? But yeah, so ZAMAZENTA catches its first body. Kills Iron Valiant. In comes Bakugan, which we already saw that it's not booster. Could be Scarf, I guess, but it won't do any sort of damage to me. And it's not even Scarf. So down goes the Iron Treads. I think it's Jover, guys. I think it's literally just Jover. And in comes Kyurem Black. Oh no, that's Zoroark. Oh well, get pressed. Yeah. Well, that was a battle of all time. Alrighty then. That was not... I expected this thing to go crazy, but that's not how I expected all this to unfold. Like, not Milotic not coming was so shocking. But yeah, so that's the game. GG's to my opponent, and your Miami Overheat are going to take a nice and cozy 5-0 win, which has us sitting at 2-0 plus 8, which is just awesome. Man, I was really worried about that game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I definitely had the matchup, but the Milotic was hard to break. Ogerpon was a serious threat, and so was Kilowattrel. Gengar could have also been if it came. Like, yeah, I'm honestly really shocked that everything went the way it did, but we take those. So yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next week. Goodbye.